There is a topic that sometimes gets people excited is the size of the farms. I can see at the moment, for instance, in France, people are very upset about what they call mega farms, and it's kind of funny because if I compare the size of those so-called mega farms with a lot of farms in a lot of other countries like the US, like Canada, like Brazil, frankly, they're tiny, they're all very, very small. So everything is relative. But the question really is, does the size of a farm really matter? And I think the answer is not simple. A number, of course, it's always convenient to say, oh, 1,000 cows or 2,000 cows. It's a round number. It seems to say something, but it doesn't really. I have seen, because I started my career getting involved with extension services, so I was visiting farmers, and I can tell you I've seen farmers doing really well with state-of-the-art, the latest tech things on their farms, and they were doing great. I've seen farmers who were doing very poorly with the same equipment and the same buildings and the same facilities. Opposite to that, I've seen some farmers doing really, really well with systems that might have looked archaic, but others were also doing a terrible job at it. So beyond the kind of farm and the size of the farm, I think what's really important, one thing that's in my opinion critical, is of course the level of skill of the farmers, and I think that's something that we don't talk enough, but it's extremely important for farmers to constantly develop their skills. We have to realize that farming has evolved a lot, and so have the farmers. So the size, yeah, I'm not so sure. I think what's more important is because agriculture, it's the only industry that is really all about life. And we cannot completely extract the agricultural activity from the big picture, the big natural picture, that little film around the earth that is the biosphere. And the problem is very often, yes, we can have problems with farms if we basically isolate themselves from the bigger thing. It's extremely important also to understand that all the different farming activities and all the different activities we have in nature, they're all interconnected. So we have to make sure that agriculture fits in the entire ecosystem. And yeah, when we specialize farms, very often we basically separated and have kept different activities independent. And I think that's a mistake. We have to make sure that those activities work together, because that's where a lot of synergies are. And that is a lot more important than farm. I think if you have, let's say, big farms, whatever number we would use, but that are working in good balance with its environment, I think it's less of a problem than if you take a small farm that is basically working as if it's completely isolated and has not that connection where it can upgrade waste but also reuse other things from other sectors to upgrade them as well. So more than the size, I don't think size matters all that much. I think what's really important is to have an agricultural system that basically combines all the different activities together, so that in the end we have all those synergies from all the different activities working together. If we do that, then I can tell you sustainability is a lot less of an issue. Sustainability will be an issue only if we basically keep all the different units isolated and don't make them basically get the best out of each other.
If you're interested in my videos, please click on the subscribe button, or you can also visit my website.